how are you, my class 7 English version students? Today our subject topics is chapter 8 about sound and our lessons is 7 to 9. Please everyone open the book and page number 92. Here 92 first lesson 7 is how can animals hear sounds? We know the vibrating objects produce sound and that sound is circulated all the directions through medium. We also know that the previous class. Now the question is how can we hear sound? The outer shape of our ear looks mostly like a funnel. Please everyone see the board. I draw a ear. Here the ear I draw the funnel shape and tympanum. This figure is also ear. Okay. Now please everyone see this the board. The outer shape of our ear looks like mostly a funnel. When sound enters into it, sound goes through a hole where there is a stretched thin layer at the end. Please everyone see the blue color shape. This blue color shape is tympanum. Here this is called tympanum. This layer plays an important role. The role is that the vibration of sound vibrates the tympanum. Vibration reaches inside the ear through this. Sound reaches to the brain from here. Yes, our brain is the main center of the human body. You know, everything goes to the brain. The sound throws the brain from there, thus the ear can hear the sound. So the question is how can we hear sound? We will do the test to know the important role of tympanum. Please everyone see the book work. Our work is how does the vibration of sound vibrates on tympanum. Required equipment. A tin pot. You can take a piece of soft drink can and a rubber balloon. Process. Cut the two ends of the can. Close the one end of the can with the balloon which is tied up tightly with thread or rubber band. Put 4 or 5 grains of wheat or rice on the tightly tied up balloon. Ask your friend to make a sound hurrah. Hurrah in front of the open end of the can. Be aware of what happens to wheat or rice. Why does wheat or rice jump and down? The vibration of sound created by your friend vibrates the balloon. That's why wheat or rice was jumping. So we know how does the vibration of sound vibrates on tympanum. Our next lesson is lesson 8 and 9, limit of audibility and noise. We know that sound is produced as a result of vibration of an object. Can we hear the sound of all vibrating objects? No, we cannot hear the sound of all vibrating objects. Please note these lines. Man cannot hear the sound which creates 20 vibrations per second. Such sound is not audible. Such sound is called inaudible sound. On the other hand, we cannot hear the sound which produces more vibration. We cannot hear the sound which produces more than 20,000 vibrations per second. So we know the figure. Please everyone see the board. Our first line is 1. Man cannot hear the sound which creates 20 vibrations per second. 2 is man cannot hear the sound which creates 20,000 vibration per second. Okay. Now, such sound is also inaudible. Such sound is called ultrasound. Do you know what is the ultrasound? So the limit of audibility for man is created sound ranging from 20 to 20,000 vibrations. The number of vibrations per second of an object is called the frequency. Again, the word is frequency. What is the frequency? Again, I repeat, the number of vibrations per second of an object is called the frequency. It is denoted by the unit hertz. Our main topic is the unit hertz. When any object vibrates 20 per second, its vibrations is 20 hertz. If it vibrates 20,000 second per second, the vibration is 20,000 hertz. So the limit of audibility of man is from 20 to 20,000 hertz. Such limit of vibration of sound is called audible sounds. So we know the range is 22 to 20,000 hertz. Then we can hear the sound. Some animals can hear the sounds which has more than 20,000 hertz. The dog has the ability. Police uses high frequency whistles which the dog can hear but man cannot. In medical science, we are familiar with access sound creating machine. One of them is ultrasonogram. This machine works with more than 20,000 hertz of frequency. So we know that the dog has the ability to 20,000 per hertz of frequency, and the ultrasonogram has ability to 20 to 20,000 hertz of frequency. Again, next topic, well audible sound and noise. We can hear different sounds all around. Out of them, some sounds are pleasing to ear and comfortable. Such sounds are tune of songs, tunes of flutes, the sound of harmonium and play and sitar, etc. Such sounds are called well audible sounds. So we know what is the well audible sound. Many sounds are unpleasant, harsh, and disturbing to the ear. Such sounds are the sound of pushing nail, sound of construction, the sound of chalk while we write on the board. The uniform of vibration of an object produces well audible sound. The sound which is unpleasant to the ear, uncomfortable and disturbing is called noise. So we know that what is the audible sound, comfortable sound, and what is the disturbing or noisable sound. Now our next topic is sound pollution. Yes, we know the environmental pollution. The another type is sound pollution. We all are acquainted with pollution of air and water. We call pollution of water when it contains foreign particles in our environment. If there is excess or unexpected sound, then we call it pollution of sound. The main causes of pollution are horn of vehicles, explosion, sounds of machines, sound of mics, and sound of construction works. Besides watching TV or listening to radio with excessive sounds, the sounds from kitchen, sound of air cooler, etc. are the causes of sound pollution. What harms does sound pollution causes? Yes, now it's a very important facts about the sound pollution causes. Please everyone remarks that you know the excessive sound all around creates health hazards. The problems are insomnia, headache, high blood pressure, disturbance, depression and many other problems. If a man hears a loud sound, it may be the cause of hard of hearing even. He or she can be deaf. Yes. Next time she or he also be turned to the deaf. How can we prevent contamination of sound? It's also the another important line. If we want to prevent the contamination of sound, we have to control the source of sound. How can we do it? If we want to prevent contamination of sound in a residential area, 1. We should keep out all the things which create noise. We will not establish any factory in residential area. It's also a main point. In the residential area, we should not establish any factory which creates noise, less use of horns of vehicles. We should not use radio, TV and other musical instruments with loud voice. We have to plant trees around the houses. Yes, it's very important role. We have to plant trees around the houses by the side of a road so that they can prevent sound. Besides, in order to prevent contamination of sound, silencer should be used with the engine of aeroplane, vehicles, engines and machinery of factory. Silencer is an arrangement which does not allow sound go to out by fits and starts. Today, we also know very important topics to explain how animals can hear sound, to explain the limit of audibility and noise, to explain the ways of producing sound by the sound making machine. Thank you everybody.